think it looks fine. Man, am I live on Instagram?
Start.
Huh?
Click it. Easy.
Nope. Hey, what's up, folks? How y'all doing? We're getting ready for Valentine's Day, and waiting on a couple more people to come on before we get started. We got about 5 more minutes. We're gonna get started, but what we're gonna do is, what's that face? Yeah. You see what she did to me? Tore my shirt.
He's always redditing and stuff, getting caught up.
You know what I'm saying? They tore my shirt and everything, man.
Tuck it in so it doesn't distract me.
Distract you? Yeah. I heart look fine. It'll be all right, baby. Gave me duct tape and everything. She dead wrong for that. Yeah. You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna wear this. You messed up. I'll be back.
Oh, shoot. Well, this is what we're preparing tonight. Just waiting on a couple more people to get on. You good now?
I think that helps you. You said So you said that for 30?
Never. Oh, that's loud, y'all. Sorry.
Who we got? Who's on with us?
So far we just have a couple people here. Can you hold that for me real quick?
Oh, yeah, Cookie and hold the phone?
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to adjust this.
So these are items we're gonna be cooking tonight. Look at those right there.
You're in the film of this.
I'm sorry. Should put me to work.
As if you don't have enough work you already got to do.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Show you that right there.
All right, y'all. He don't know what he's doing. Let me take this back.
Yeah, you don't need that, ever baby.
All right, you got a couple people on.
I do it? Yeah, man, we're going to have some fun, though. So, look, what we're doing tonight, right? Second part of the menu, or actually the first part of the menu, is going to be the appetizer part. And so what you seen was part of the appetizers. So what we're going to do is going to be a warm tomato bruschetta with burrata cheese. And then we also have shrimp and lobster cocktail. Normally we do ceviche, and ceviche is what it is, but I get a lot of pushback about, can we do something simple? So what I'm going to do is a cocktail first, and then Thursday when we get back online, I'm going to show what the ceviche is. You can actually see the difference in it. And please forgive me for the lisp. I went to the dentist earlier today, and so like my mouth is kind of like still swollen a little bit. But either way though, like with the bruschetta, we got these beautiful heirloom tomatoes. The heirloom tomatoes. We got some purple pearl onions, arugula. Arugula is part of the green family actually, not the lettuce family. So like mustard green, all this stuff, man. It's like it's got a nice peppery bite to it. You're gonna love it. It's real simple. You can eat it raw, or you can actually cook it. What we're gonna do is saute it with the tomatoes and lay it across the toast points. We're actually gonna make with this nice Italian loaf that we just got. Okay. Right here, you got the burrata cheese. Burrata cheese. It looks like buffalo mozzarella, and basically what that is actually buffalo mozzarella on the outside casing. But when you bust it open, it's got a nice creamy inside to it. And if you really want to find out more about burrata, what you can do is go to Cordrè Corner, and what we actually have is a little segment that we do talking about food. It's our version of, what's that word I'm looking for? The blogger or You're not helping me right now.
I'm not really sure.
Get it together. But if you go to Cordrè's Corner, go to our website, www.
You always leave off the third W.
Huh?
www.
It's 3 W's, right?
Right.
Not 2?
3.
Oh yeah. Look here, I'm from the East Side Project, man. East End Projects, born and raised in Lexington, Kentucky. So all this stuff is foreign to me, which might be foreign to a lot of y'all. But what I will tell you is, though, food is food, and you will actually enjoy it the more you expand your knowledge of the food, because we all eat the same things. No matter where you go in the world, everybody eats pork, everybody eats chicken, everybody eats fish, tomatoes, whatever the vegetation is. The only difference is it's what is indigenous to what's in that land. And like right now, what we actually have for us, like I said, is heirloom tomatoes, it's arugula, it's burrata cheese. It's an Italian dish. It's inspired Italian. So when we bust it open, when we finish with it, we're gonna bust it open, and you're gonna see that cream ooze out. But we're gonna finish it off in a little bit. Then, because no one wants to see ceviche yet, I'm gonna give what's been requested. So basically, we're gonna make a simple cocktail sauce. I'll show you how to do it. And of course, everything that we use and season with is gonna be done with one of these 3 seasonings right here. Simple, quick, and fly. And remember, for Malaya, anyone that buys anything, any Cordrè seasonings, part of the proceeds go to her surgeries and things. But with this cocktail sauce, real simple. We're gonna make a citrus cocktail sauce with orange and lemon. You got lobster prawns, claws rather, and you got big prawns. I can't talk right now.
You're doing fine. Go ahead.
I'm doing fine.
You're doing fine.
Thank you, man. But
I was gonna say you're gonna keep talking.
yeah, I shut up. But we got the shrimp, which is 13. Let me get a pair of tongs for you.
You're looking for the size.
These are called 820s. A little quick side note. I'm gonna tell you how the city's lying to us. These are called 820s. And a lot of times, y'all see shrimp. This is a little quick side note for y'all when you're buying product. With shrimp, on a bag, every time you buy shrimp, there's a number right there with a slash in between it. It'll say 2125. It'll say 8/20. It'll say or U10, whatever it is. And what that is that's the number of shrimp that you get per pound. These are called 8 and 12s. 8/12. Those are not 8/12s. And this is what
that was sold in the bag as an 812?
Yeah, exactly. Actually fresh. I actually went to the market and picked them up, and I was going back and forth with the guy. He's like, well, don't get on these because of the price. But either way, it's something for you to know, so you can actually call them out, because they're actually laying right beside the 2125s, and the shrimp are the exact same size. So it's something for you to know. So the numbers actually represent how many shrimp you're supposed to get per pound. Okay?
Okay.
Am I good?
You good, babe?
Okay, cool, I'm good. So what we're gonna do is right now, I'm actually gonna start with the bruschetta, the warm bruschetta.
Don't fall.
Nah.
Cause you know I can't cook. So again, you got everything coming out the oven, huh?
Yeah, man. Remember I said keep the oven preheated. So that way, while the oven's heating up, my pan's heat up. So I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm cleaning the screen so you all can see better. Just realize it looks fuzzy.
Welcome.
Robert George says, "Hey, Cordrès. Hey."
What's up, Ray? What's up, bro? How you doing, bro? Hey, so look, but I got some little pearl onions. She got the way. Thank you.
You're getting the pearl onions.
Yeah, getting the pearl onions. What I'm doing is I already got some cut up already, so I'm gonna let those get started. And you see how the pan's already warm. When the pan been warm, you're gonna start seeing the sizzling cooking. You actually hear it too. So these are like little baby onions, man. So they actually ripped them before they got to grow where they're supposed to. And all I'm doing is cut them in half. And this bruschetta we're actually making is like a little rustic bruschetta.
Your hand's kind of in the way.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I can't go that
Okay,
way.
I know. Cut with your other hand.
Yeah, so I can cut this hand. All I'm doing is cutting off each end. Cutting it in half. Cutting off each end. Cutting off one end, turn around, cutting off the half. And this is actually a replica of a regular onion.
Just smaller?
The smaller. The beauty about it being smaller is it's going to be sweeter, more tender. And if I peel them off, I'm going to go ahead and just drop them in the pan with the rest of them. And before I add the rest of the ingredients, what I want to do is get these things nice and caramelized. And when you see how simple this stuff is, you're going to be like, wow, I've been making it on my own already. Are there any questions, anybody?
Smells good already. No questions. K&M Barbecue says that they'll be at 3500 Latrobe Drive tomorrow for lunch from 11 to 2.
Again, K&M Barbecue. Best barbecue in the city of Charlotte. The best brisket in Charlotte. Not making this up. I'm telling you, I personally, if I have a catering job, I can't tell my secrets. But
You
if
can't
you
what?
want brisket, it's good. K&M Barbecue. We'll pin that again, man. And matter of fact, anybody that actually has a business, please post it up, let us know so we can let them know. We all one family. We got to grow together, work together.
Today is lobster and shrimp. You gotta let everybody know again what you're cooking, babe.
Oh, so right now what I'm doing is I'm actually caramelizing these onions up for,
What's today's meal, though?
today's meal is going to be a warm bruschetta, a warm heirloom tomato bruschetta with salted arugula and burrata cheese. It looks like buffalo mozzarella, but inside that is actually going to be nice, creamy, gooey goodness. Which can't get past. Now, these actually cook. You want to cook slow. You can never go wrong with butter. So I'm going to take a chunk of butter so they melt down slow on top of that. And these pans are hot, so be careful when you take them out of the oven, okay? I said it because I just took the pan. So look, we got this beautiful Italian loaf right here. It's actually going with for the bruschetta. Went to our neighborhood store. They actually cut the loaf down for us, save us some time. Real simple. A little bit of olive oil. So basically we're making this toast punch right now.
Is there any certain amount of oil that you put on it?
Oh man, no. Honestly, the more the better. But too much is too much. So it's a nice little, it's a great question too. A little bit on top, a little bit on the bottom. I'm my hand over the hole. See, that's olive oil. But what actually brings it alive, when we touch it with the dust, we're gonna heal it.
Heal it.
Yeah, man, then after you get healed, you need to be rubbed down.
And which seasonings are you using? You just sprinkling.
I healed it with the dust, and I'm rubbing it with the herb.
And them onions smell fabulous right now.
Yes, man. But we'll pop these in the oven for like 5 minutes. Cause what you want is you want a nice toasted outside, a nice smooth creamy inside. Well, not creamy, but soft. So this is gonna go kind of fast. But you see how they're starting to caramelize up? You bring them natural sugars outside out of the onions. So what I'm gonna do is jump ship real quick. I'm gonna move to the cocktail portion of it. Before I do it though, I'm gonna actually add a little bit of salt and pepper so we can actually build flavors. I keep a little salt pepper blend, which is actually just it's a 2-to-1 mix. So I got sea salt, 2 parts salt, 1 part pepper. Okay. I got this nice little spiffy thing. I love gadgets, man, to save trouble. So what happens, you see the hose right there, right? So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna add a little bit of water to the bottom of it. You know what, I'm gonna change it up. I'll be right back. Commercial break, watch the onions.
Watch the onions, make sure they don't burn.
And I'm back. See, a whole lot of, man, you know, I love all these little pop-up seafood joints. I love what they got going on. What happens is, honestly, in my opinion, they're actually taking away from the actual flavor of the star of the show. The star of the show is these seafood joints is the seafood itself. And so they put so much stuff on it, opposed instead of just enhancing the flavor. I'm a big IPA drinker. IPA, heavy in citrus, great in flavor. So we're gonna add that to it. And so, and what this is, we're actually gonna steam the seafood. So we got lobster claws. And the thing about lobster claws and what is it, lobster claws, crab legs, they've already been hit a little bit already with a little bit of heat.
When?
When they come through, when they bring them home to you. They pre-freeze them. Nothing's actually 100% super fresh when it comes, which is crazy.
So what do you mean? You said hit with a little bit of heat.
Come on, the pink, the color of them.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so like you can actually tell, like spiny lobster, you can tell cold water lobster versus hot water lobster. But what we're gonna do right now is, so you got the IPA on the bottom, you got the Cordrè chili rub on top. This is like a little sweet, mild spice to it. And all we're doing is enhancing the flavor, not stealing away from it. You'll watch how we finish it up here in a second.
Coating it heavy, huh?
Oh yeah, got to. No sense in having if you don't do that. Take one of the oranges, a little bit of citrus. Which you're gonna pair well with the IPA that's already in there. Do the same thing with lime. I got this top. We're gonna put on top of it. See my onions. I'm kind of multitasking here, y'all. I apologize for that. I just want to make sure we get it all. But it's sort of get the color we're looking for. You bring in all them natural sugars, okay? So I'm gonna pop this in. special machine that we got. Put it on steam.
Yeah, not all microwaves have the steam option, do they?
No, they do not. And if you don't, I'm sorry.
So what is the option for them if they don't?
So what you can do is actually get your pot of boiling water. You can use one of these right here. So you get your pot of boiling water. You actually put, and the thing is, you don't have to submerge, not the boiling water, the beer or whatever it is you want to do. We made crab legs the other day. And what I did, I just actually, 1 can of beer, put my aromatics inside the beer itself, brought it to a boil, and it was just enough because you want to create steam. So once the heat actually, once it starts to boil, put your crab legs, your shrimp, whatever it may be, inside that bad boy, put the lid on it, let it steam, close the top, and once it becomes pink or bright, brilliant red, as far as crab legs go, that's ready to go.
The shell?
The shell itself.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of times people overcook them and they just keep them in there and just let them keep cooking and keep cooking. They don't need to be submerged in the water. What you want to do is you want that natural flavor and just let the steam actually cook the food itself. Or you can actually, like I said, put the aromatics in the water, the beer, the water, or whatever you want to use. Old Bay. Put your shrimp, your seafood, and something like this, and let the steam actually come through it, so it never actually even sits in the water. Kind of like what we just did right there. Put the lid on top, and it goes. And once it goes,
so you would take a pot, like a deep pot, and you would then take that and put it on top, and then you would put a top over top of that. Oh,
yeah,
I've never seen you do that. Okay.
Yeah, because usually he's eating. That's why. I wouldn't have seen.
All right, really? You keep calling me out. You keep coming for me. All right.
Yeah. But look at that right there. You see those? Look at that. And so what you don't know is the heat's not high. Show them the flame. The heat's
So
not
what is
high.
that, like medium heat?
Yeah, about medium heat. So now what we're gonna do now is though, we're actually gonna start adding in the tomatoes. Tomatoes going in whole. The arugula going in very last.
Why do you put the arugula in last?
Because it cooks so fast.
Okay.
All we're gonna do is whip that down. And the beauty about the arugula, so now what you got is you got freshness from tomatoes. You got savory sweetness from the onions. And you're gonna get this nice peppery note from the arugula itself once it's all ready to go. And then once we put the burrata cheese on top, you're gonna be like, oh man, game over. We have to cook those up till they start to blister. Once they start to blister and bust open, then that's when we actually use them. I'm gonna turn them up just a little bit, because now it's time to go ahead and add a little heat to it. And just like we did with the onions, we add a little bit of salt and pepper to it. You gotta be careful because you're layering flavors.
You're layering flavors?
Yeah, flavors, so you don't want to over salt. So you want to be careful about that.
Oh, meaning that something else that you're using might also have salt in it?
Yeah, so like when I use butter, I use unsalted butter.
Okay.
You got a quiet crowd tonight, don't you?
I know, we do. You guys didn't have any questions? So you want to go ahead and repeat what you're making for them tonight?
I'll repeat. So what we got going on tonight is gonna be a warm tomato bruschetta. And bruschetta is basically tomato, shallots. It's just on a crostini. And the crostini is gonna be the toast point that we actually got in the oven right now. We have this nice Italian loaf that we're actually gonna present to you, and we're gonna take the bruschetta and lay that right across the top of it. Until it's actually cold, but we're gonna do a warm tomato bruschetta, and that's how it's actually gonna be served. It's actually one of the dishes.
You said it's typically warm?
Cold.
Cold, okay.
Yeah. And this is actually one of the dishes on our Valentines Day menu.
Okay, and repeat one more time. Fredis asked what type of bread you recommend.
Oh, Italian loaf. for this one here, like the Italian loaf, the French loaf, it can tend to be a little bit warm. I mean, not warm, I'm sorry, it can get a little hard for you. So you gotta watch when you over toast it, so you don't want to over toast that. So I like the Italian loaf because that's just my preference. And again, at the end of the day,
You can use either or.
you can use either or. You can use Wonder Bread if you want. You know, just kind of toast it off. I like the way that it comes out. And if you look at it, you see how these tomatoes are starting to glisten now.
Oh, okay.
The bread is almost there. So basically what we're going to do is break these down, and you see the onions are starting to, little pearl onions are starting to caramelize a little bit more.
Can you pull one up to the camera?
Absolutely. So the onions looking like it. Tomatoes are starting to break down, and that's what we're looking for. So what happens is we're gonna put that burrata cheese on top of it, some more olive oil, salt and pepper. Game over, man. So I'm gonna go for about another 5 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe 5, maybe 3. So they're starting to break down now. So we don't want them mush, but we want them where they're nice and broke down so you can actually see them. See it, look at that. So I can grab one for you. Yeah. You know what? I'm feeling a little freaky right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this Sebastian Martin to it. Why not? Side note for everyone that wants to cook with wine: remove the pan from the heat. Oil and wine don't mix. Neither do the slings. Otherwise, if you do, you can start a fire. I tried to show you, but it didn't work. You get mad if I catch the house on fire.
I would. Yeah, I would. You're right.
Sebastian Martin, red wine.
A little closer.
And so what we actually gonna do is we add a little bit more acidity and sweetness to it.
Is there a certain amount that you add to that, or?
I just touched it with it's about a 2-ounce pour. That's what it was. So what I'm gonna do is bring the heat all the way up now. That's gonna come down. And as it reduces, the term is offset. You actually see it starting to make its own gravy. We're in the South, that's why we say gravy. If you're north, you say sauce. Oh man. So look, I got this going. I'm gonna show you how to make a little quick, simple cocktail sauce. With 4 ingredients.
These are all your gadgets.
Ketchup, horseradish, Worcestershire sauce. I'm saying 5 ingredients, I'm sorry. A little orange and a little bit of lime juice. Main thing is, you need about this much ketchup.
There he goes with his non-measuring self.
You know how grandmama do
Why
it.
don't you move the ingredients out of the way?
I'm sorry. You always trying to be, you ain't my boss. About that much ketchup. Worcestershire sauce. I'm a horseradish guy, but it just all depends. So we'll go right there. Nah, I ain't enough.
Oh, God.
The spoon won't even fit. You see that? I got a trick for it, though. There we go.
That looks like a lot of horseradish.
It does look like a lot of horseradish. And to keep them seeds from getting inside that bad boy, A little lemon juice.
And this is you making your own cocktail sauce.
Mm-hmm. Look what we got going on over here, though. That's what we're looking for. So now let me hit this. I'm sorry, side note. Going over. Oh, that's ridiculous. You smell that?
I smell it. When you started with the onions.
I did so with the onion. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic. I didn't want the garlic to get all the way cooked in. So I'm gonna make a little center spot. I got some garlic. I'm gonna add in now. If they kind of toast up. Look at the garlic. You see how it's jumping around? Turning colors.
How long do you want to cook the garlic in the center?
Oh, just, you see it getting brown and toasting it a little bit. Add a little salt and pepper to it. Add the rest of the arugula in. That dish is done.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow, that arugula did well really fast.
Yeah, it did. And it's gonna give you a nice peppery note. Got a woody flavor to it. So, let me get back to my...
You're making a French or Italian bread.
He answered, yeah.
So now, we get this lemon out of here. Add a little bit of orange to it. You notice the strainer is catching the seeds for us. We can get all this stuff out of there. Rub it in. And the beauty of this is, all you need is a whisk.
Or a fork in your case.
Or a fork.
Why are you turning away from the camera?
With a little citrus cocktail sauce. Real simple. If you don't like spicy, which is not necessarily spicy, turn it back around. We gotta talk to the prop people. They ain't doing their job.
It's you that turned it around backwards.
I'm the prop people. So I prop, I cook, and I feed. Okay. But let's get cocktail sauce. Quick and simple.
Okay.
Okay? So look, let's grab this toast points out. Nice and simple. You hear that? And sorry for the French, but if I use the French loaf right now, them things I could throw them in somebody's window.
That would be that much harder.
Yeah, they would.
So that's why you like Italian.
Exactly. So let me slide this over. This right here. Plating time, folks. Say it over for me.
Yeah, because those are for me.
Mm-hmm. I like to cut on the bias, just for look and aesthetics. You know what, still some rule. Lay it along the bottom, just for looks of things. So then you got some fresh, you got cooked, you got sauteed. Boy, look at that. Oh my. Smell that?
Mm-hmm. I wish you say you ready to taste that, because I am. That looks delicious. You just all covering up the camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
You gave it all to me. You didn't save enough for yourself.
Oh, I got enough just for me. Oh, got one trying to jump. Get back.
Escape, escape. And of course, you got to make the plate pretty and clean it off. You just sit that up on top of there.
Mm-hmm. Just like such. But we ain't done though.
It was like eggs.
It does like eggs. A bit more drizzled olive oil. Probably should use a bigger plate, but you know what? It makes it look like this. It makes you want it even more now, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Then we're gonna finish with a little balsamic drizzle. Balsamic drizzle is a actual reduction of balsamic vinegar.
That looks really good. What do y'all think? Looks like it's gonna fall off the counter though, don't it?
Nah, it's not going anywhere. And the beauty about that is, like I said, so like this burrata, buffalo mozzarella, which a lot of you are familiar with, it's made from mozzarella cheese. Put that burrata, look at that creaminess in there. Look at that. Yes, man. Yes. I should use a bigger plate.
You were listening to me. I guess my advice, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just cook. I don't know how things supposed to look.
K Little 26 said, "Looking good, bro. Looks good."
Yes, man. Yes. So look here. That's there for y'all. I'll tell you what, real quick. There you go, Mom.
I get to try it. I'm gonna make a mess behind the camera.
Just try it. Behind the camera.
Behind the scenes.
Flip it on them. Explosion of flavors.
Oh my God, y'all, this is too good. Look at that. Delicious. You so wrong. I'm wanting to eat. I can't finish. I gotta finish.
Hey, you mumbling. You need good mumbling. Yeah. You really stuffing in your face like that for real? Look, you don't know what a camera flip is. Yes, yes. So look here. This is what we got now. The tongs in my right hand. I'm sorry, y'all. I use tongs for everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. A little butter. We're back on with orange.
You use orange in a lot, huh?
No, because we just seasoned that cocktail sauce. What we're gonna do is lather it up to complement the cocktail sauce.
Oh, okay. Got you.
You really eating right now? Or you at work? Some more lemon juice.
I'm doing my job. I'm taste testing.
Oh, okay. Get all that down there. You got two sides to the Cordrè dust, or the rub and herb rub.
Chili rub.
And chili rub. That's the side that's like, I'm modest.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Chanel.
This is the side that say, come holler at me.
And of course, you're going to go holler, huh?
I'm going to go holler. So
hey, Rice.
So what I'm doing now is going back in here. I'm going to take my favorite thing, one things out. Pop them in for a second. I got another piece on here. It says melt butter. I'm a kid from East End Project. I ain't never know we melt butter. You leave it that all night, or you put it on the stove.
To melt it.
Till it's melted. You know what I'm saying? So either way, we're going to melt it. And I don't know how to work it because I'm not used to it.
Do soften melt.
Soften melt?
Soften.
Oh. You telling me how to cook?
Use the microwave. / convection oven.
Already. Already. I'm not mad at you. I put steam cook though.
Why steam? You ain't trying to steam it.
I know I'm not. You gotta read. Why you gotta read and just push a button?
Because that's what you wanted.
Is that what it was?
That's what you wanted. Mm-hmm.
We all in. So we'll check it out. What we just did, what we just do?
We made the cocktail sauce.
So
we finished the bruschetta.
So we're gonna get rid of this right here.
You gonna show them?
Oh, it's ready.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're plating, right?
Yeah, the
Plating.
cocktail. I don't even know what that means, but everybody does though. You ever seen what you I'll show y'all something though. With my final gadget.
Look at that, y'all. Yes. Wow, it all looks good.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm telling you is right now is I'm not knocking anybody that goes to all these little seafood joints. And you see all that big yellow glistening, oh my God, stuff's gonna kill your heart. And the green thing that's sprinkled with it. I'm telling you, you're not really tasting what you're supposed to be tasting. What you're paying all that money for. This way, you're gonna taste what you're supposed to be tasting. You're gonna see the lobster, you're gonna see the shrimp, you're gonna see the crab. You're gonna understand, you're gonna appreciate it, you're gonna love it. As a matter of fact, you probably never ever go back again. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is, especially the calabashes and all this stuff, you actually wind up overeating. You actually wind up overeating and getting stuffed off the butter. Mm. The butter, the bread fill you up, you know? So these already been pre-cracked. Look at that, man. Oh, man.
Get in the camera. Oh, you can't because it's...
Yeah, and they hot. I gotta crack them some more. I pre-cracked them before I went inside. I want you to actually see what we got, what we're working with. So if you don't have that, I got a knife right here. Excuse me. I got a knife for him.
You want me to follow you? You gonna bring it over here?
Stay where you at. I'm gonna come over here.
Move your... Oh.
He opened up now. You feel me?
Hmm.
Pull that piece out.
That looks good.
I'm not gonna do this for all of you, for all of them. For all of them. Pull that piece up out of there. That's their skeleton.
Their skeleton?
Yeah. Oh man, we got a jumper, we got a runner.
Don't run, because I need all of you.
Right.
How should they do that at home?
Just like what I did, grab a knife.
Just the back of a knife?
Yeah, back of a knife, that's all. You know it's ready We can actually pull the meat out. It slides out.
He don't want to stay in place, is he?
Nah, man, you know,
Got this.
we're gonna make him work though. Look at those. Look, they came off a grill. Mm-hmm. What I did was just a little quick butterfly on them so they can stand up.
Did you do that before you cooked them?
Yeah, I did. A little peel in each shrimp.
Yes, yummy, Sharon.
So what belongs on this right now is what's on this. Not all the extra butter. The butter's a compliment. Just because, for the heck of it, which will actually go real well with it. You can multi-use what you got in the house. Because guess what? What is ketchup made out of? Tomatoes.
Look at there, y'all.
Almost finished.
Almost. There's that butter. Squeezing that lemon on top. Man, I hope you hungry. You hungry?
That's the Cordrè butter right here. And you don't overdo it. You just hit them with a little bit of it.
And then use the rest to dip.
Use the rest to dip. Now you understand. So we owe dip, baby, dip. I was corny right there, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a little bit.
What dip then? I'll tell you what, I'll dip.
How's it taste, Chef?
Oh, really? Oh, really? Hey, look here, man. Thank y'all for hanging out. Like I said, the spices, they go for baby Malaya. So anybody that purchases anything, a portion of the proceeds actually go to her, helping her with all the operations she has to have. She's been through like 3 of them now that I know of. And it's ridiculous that any kid has to go through that.
That butter.
This is one of the options that we actually have. Both of these are actually one of the options that we actually have on the menu.
God.
What?
Chew it and swallow.
It's good. I'm sorry. It's good. It's good. Both of these actual options that we actually have on the menu for Valentine's Day special feature. And like I was telling you before, that all the options are, they actually come with a keepsake bag that has something for you to remember Cordrè by, and the moment, and the evening. So, for you guys, and you women, wife, that don't
So
cook.
for Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to worry about all this.
Right.
You can just come home and have that already ready for you
And enjoy. And enjoy.
to enjoy.
So, again, how many spots are left now?
You asked me, and I always they keep going. They're going.
I think it's only 2 left now that we actually have set up. When I say set up, we're talking about you got a whole weekend. The beauty about Valentine's Day this year, it falls on a Tuesday or Monday or something. A Tuesday. So from Friday to Tuesday, restaurants are gonna be backed up. So you guys and you ladies that are waiting and wasting time. Dennis, man, I'm sorry. Wasting time, give us a call. Let us come in, vamp your house. You don't have to worry about it.
Cordrè do all the work for you.
Let us do the work for you. We cook, we clean, we out, platinum package, couples massage, can't beat it. I promise you, next level. And again, you can equate what we doing for you that evening is gonna be Steak 48, Morton's, Ruth Chris,
Plus
Chop House,
plus some.
plus some. What she said. Exactly what she said. If you don't want to do that, easily go ahead and go on the website, order the package. All this food will be prepared for you. All you have to do is warm it up, throw the boxes outside, and it should be.
He or she will never know that you ordered out.
From Cordrè.
Is that what you're trying to say, babe?
That's what I was trying to say.
I got you.
You know, I got, man. I really need to smile. Dennis got me messed up right now. We got a good evening. Thank y'all for hanging out with us.
We'll be back on Thursday for anybody that missed.
7:30.
Thursday, 7:30. This Thursday. Y'all, I'm about to dig in. Y'all enjoy your evening.